It's our garden makeover hour, but on this, or in this part of the show, we're heading indoors to this really neat idea. It is plant care indoors, plant watering indoors when you're not at home. 512606, the item number, brand new today, the set of 4 decorative automatic plant watering globes. And Mike is back to tell us more. Familiar face here at QVC. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
And we have seen globes in various guises before, but I don't think I've seen something quite like this, though, because this is quite special, isn't it?
This is a little bit special.
Yeah.
This is a little bit special, a little bit different. What it is, as you said, it's an indoor globe for watering plants. But the thing about this globe will water for up to 2 weeks and will give the plant, on demand, exactly the amount of water they need.
So it isn't a drip, drip, constant drip,
Not
drip.
at all. This has got a little valve inside, I'll tell you about that later on, and it allows the water to go exactly to the plant root when the plant asks for it.
Very, very clever. Really attractive designs too, actually,
Yeah,
aren't they, when they're in place?
We like them, yeah, they're very
really
good,
fabulous.
really catch the eye.
So the set of 4, how do we use them?
OK, well, very, very simple. So I'll explain a little bit about the product first.
Yeah.
So first of all, they're very, very easy to water. There's a big hole here. Now, if you've used globes before, you'll know there's a small hole that you have to fill. Now, these are very, very easy to fill. I'll fill it in a second.
OK.
Now, inside, there's a cone. The cone plants in the centre. Now, there's some little bit of technology. I'm not going to explain it too much because I'm a bit of a geek, but this is an air duct which supplies the globe with air, OK? And it works on a vacuum-based system. So what happens is, when these are assembled, the air goes into the globe, which allows the water to escape.
Right.
Now, what does that mean? That means when the soil's wet, it closes the valve, and when the soil's dry, it opens the valve, which allows the air in, which allows the water out and feeds the plant.
Hence why water on demand.
Absolutely, water on demand. So very, very straightforward. So I'll show you how it works. Very, very simple. Gets filled like this. I'll try not to spill it. Then all you do is you screw it on. Very, very straightforward. You take a pencil.
Yes.
You make a little hole in your pot.
Yep.
And then you just insert. There you go.
Job done.
Job done. Now what that's doing, that's now feeding. You'll see a few bubbles coming up. That's now feeding the plant. Now what's important when you're growing these kind of plants, you also want to feed them.
Yes.
So you can drop your baby bio into the globe.
Right.
Or for your clementines, they need a lot of feed. So you can feed them constantly. So when you go on holiday now, you can go on holiday and you don't have to worry. This will last for up to 2 weeks.
And maybe you've been put off by certain plant types in the past because you're travelling a great deal, maybe you're away from home 4 or 5 days a week on business, or you have regular vacations. You're so lucky if you do. So perhaps your home is a little sparse when it comes to beautiful plants for that reason. Now, with this, we can actually choose to have plants of our choosing because the watering is less of an issue.
Absolutely. And if you're like me and you forget, as I always do.
I think we all do from time to time, don't we?
Then, problem solved.
Yeah.
So every 2 weeks, just check them, see if they're full, undo them, refill them, put them back in.
And you are getting the set of 4 here for £18.60. It also means you're less reliant on people coming into your home to water the plants. Maybe you live in an area where you aren't that familiar with your neighbours, or somebody just can't commit to coming around regularly. This is just one less hassle for you and for them, but it gives you peace of mind that that plant is getting the water that they need, because without it, they're in trouble, aren't they?
Absolutely. And
especially in centrally heated homes where it can be very dry.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Or if you're like me, the kids generally forget. So, so you'll preserve your plants, you'll keep them looking beautiful for longer, and that's, the most important thing with your houseplants.
But what is so clever about this system is it gives the water when the plant needs it, as opposed to just constantly feeding water and giving water maybe when it doesn't need it.
Absolutely.
So it knows. It knows
exactly when it needs it. So that's the important thing. So, with other systems, there's a risk of not giving enough water, but more commonly giving too much water.
Yeah.
And giving too much water in a house plant in a sealed container is very, very dangerous, as you know, rots the roots and can cause problems.
And of course, the water's going to where the water's needed, not the top of the soil, but actually into the root system.
Directly into the root system. So it fills from lower down in the pot, which is where the roots need to
You're loving these, by the way. £18.60 the price for the set of 4. Brand new today. Mike, thank you so much. Really well explained. Thank you. And clever technology here for you. 512606 is your item number there. Tap the app or the website, qvcuk.com. You can place your order there. And of course, you've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. Maybe you're thinking, actually, I'm away in a week's time for 3 or 4 days. I can put these to the test. And you can. If you're not satisfied, send them back and get that full money refund. £18.60, 512606 for the set of 4 decorative automatic plant watering globes from QVC. So many, many thanks to Mike there.